Hi, guys. Many times I'm sure that you guys have heard me doing interviews where I talk about being a songwriter and wanting to write a song that when I wrote it, it's going to mean something to people. Or if I had written it 50 years before then, it would have meant something to people. Or 50 years from then, it's going to mean something to people. Well, I am right now celebrating two great examples of that particular theory, because this is the 60th anniversary for my songs My Guy and My Girl. These are two of my songs that have stood the test of time and have done what I wanted them to be able to do when I wrote them. My Guy and My Girl.
Nothing you could take can tear me away from my guy. Nothing you could do.
Now, My Guy, I wrote for Mary Wells. In the beginning, when I first started to record her, I had her being the calypso queen of R&B. I recorded her with the congas and the bongos and all the stuff that they do in Caribbean music and all that, and I had those types of feelings in those songs. I decided I was going to change her feeling, and I wrote My Guy for her.
Nothing you could buy could make me tell a lie.
She was kind of leery about it at first because it was changing her sound and the feeling that I'd had for her with the calypso sound and everything. However, I thought that to change her up and do something that would put her more in the pop vein of music, because she's become such a great artist. And so I did. I changed her up and I wrote My Guy, and it was her biggest record ever in life, and I'm proud of that. That 60 years have gone by since I wrote that song, and it's still popular and people are still listening to it. My Girl. My Girl, many times, My Girl has actually become probably my international anthem as a songwriter. It's probably my biggest or my most well-known song around the world. Many times people have asked me, well, why did you not keep My Girl for yourself or for you and the Miracles? Because of the fact that were it not for the Temptations and David Ruffin being in that group, I probably would never have written My Girl. They inspired me to write My Girl because of the fact that I wanted to write something sweet for David Ruffin to sing. David Ruffin had that great voice that I used to tell him he demanded the girls to love him because he had that, oh, come on, baby, that kind of voice. But I wanted him to sing something sweet, something that the girls could just swoon over. And so I wrote My Girl for his voice and for the Temptations to sing. And it has done what I set out to do when I wrote the song, or what I set out to do anytime I write a song, ever. It has stood the test of time. 60 years since it was currently out, it's still popular. And so I can't tell you how that makes me feel, how gratified I am by that.
Smokey said, wait till you hear my new song, a song by the Temptations to follow up My Guy. And they said, what's it called? And he said, My Girl.
My Girl.
These are two of my songs that have stood the test of time and have done what I wanted them to be able to do when I wrote them. My Guy and My Girl.